All right, hello, everybody. Hello, yo, hello, everybody. Welcome to streams. It is Friday, isn't it? I don't know why I just kind of freaked out, or at least rather wasn't too certain about that because I had the day off for today, so I've just been nothing but prepping things for this stream and just testing some stuff out here and there, updating some stuff, went through some rabbit holes here and there, doom scrolling, waiting also for a package for a friend of mine. Well, the Secret Santa thing. And I'm like, buddy, when's it gonna show up? It's supposed to show up like yesterday, and now you're telling me it's today, but for some reason you're not showing it up. I'm not gonna go through that. I'm not gonna go through that swing right now. What you guys need to know is that we are multi-streaming right now, multi-streaming, YouTube, Twitch, not quite TikTok yet, but we will in just a little bit. I just wanted to let you guys know we're doing that, and that going forward, I must refer to Twitch and YouTube as the purple and the red platforms, respectively, before we go. So, here we go. Gonna go live over there as well. Bandwidth should be a-okay with this as well. Alright. So it looks like everyone's here. Perfect, perfect. So, guys, this is a very special type of stream. For those who are uninitiated, whether you missed it out on the purple platform or you're just seeing this for the first time in the red and the TikTok platforms, although I'm interested with TikTok because TikTok doesn't really like do archive streams, do they? I mean, they do. You get to actually like look at those, but they otherwise don't outright, I think, advertise them or just have it be discoverable later on. So, you know, if you miss it, you miss it. But that's the purpose of why we have a red platform that acts as like the brother or the sibling platform there. So everything can still remain archived and just easily accessible. And I wanted to make that a big thing going forward for this year, is that anything, not everything. I think there's some streams I do that just remain on the purple platform because they don't really mesh well with the other ones. But to pretty much give you guys an explanation as to what this stream is all about. Over on the purple platform, we have a tradition where we are looking at clips that I have curated. Other people may have curated as well. It's mainly me, I'm not gonna lie. But I've curated all these clips of just different like events that have been going on over the course of 2025. And I just want to just kind of sit down and share them with you as a way to kind of, I guess, kind of initiate you guys into like what I typically do. And if anything, for me just to recall a lot of stuff, because I am so bad. I'm so bad with my memory. So here we are. You guys should be able to see it right here. There we go. Here we are. The the purple platform, which I mean, you could see the the text here and there, but I won't otherwise not say anything about it. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So, you know, to be honest, the only things I could recall from 2025 are the Nintendo Switch 2, and that's kind of it. I can barely remember any of the games I've like played through this past year as well. Maybe January was different because I know that, I mean, I'm looking at Trails in Sky the Third right now, but also Tales of Graces F was a pretty big deal. There's a bunch of other games that get released as well. I think I might have some footage here and there, or even highlights. If I don't, then my bad. So we'll just go ahead and mute this real quick. And let's jump into the first clip right here. One that's listed right here. We'll just go ahead and click on this, and then it should play this out for everybody. So what's going on here? Oh, the New Year's Eve stream. Oh, we did have a New Year's Eve stream, right? So
we're here, guys.
And we're about to leave.
I'm still here.
I'm also here. Man, dude. So
we made it. Here's to 2025, everybody.
It's been quite a year for sure. And you know, to be honest, hey, listen, at least I haven't really changed that much, right? I probably weigh a little bit less, so that's great. But yeah, no. So I guess the context here is that this is New Year's, and we literally just rolled in on 2025, and I just played like a Tekken track, and I was like, let's celebrate with a little dance. And oh my god, there's a lot of tabs. Oh God. Why did I have so many tabs? I think maybe I tried to do this ahead of time and just try to like put everything in a separate tab instead of just doing this. So see here, I think this is another like perspective, and I think this was clip. It was Beefling. Beefling clipped this one. Happy New Year, everybody. Hold on, I don't have any like celebratory music, so I'll just go ahead and like play something like right now. Yeah, exactly. Ooh. It's a great track. Ooh. Just to vibe with. But the issue that I now see with some of these Twitch clips is the fact that they keep things really concise to like 30 seconds or less. I believe Twitch. I believe that the purple platform. Good save. I believe that the purple platform is actually going to be rolling out longer clips. Is that right? I could have sworn I saw that somewhere. I was gonna look it up over on the desktop, but because of how my stuff is captured, I probably shouldn't really do that. It's gonna mess up the capture. Let me double check. I even spelled it wrong here. This is just a general like clip know-how type of thing over on the purple platform. Adjust the clips to how you like, up to like 60 seconds. But the way that I have them clipped out, it's always going to be like 30 seconds. So that's kind of like that's kind of weird. You can make them longer if you actually go in and check in on those VODs, and then you make the clip yourself. And you can just trim it to like 60 seconds or more. This is just 30 seconds. Although I guess in this respect, Beefling could have actually made a longer clip if need be. But they essentially done everything that's needed here. What was this? Banishing of... I think it's a not safe for work type of thing. Actually, here. Time to embiggen. So what was going on here? Getting rid of that one. Now I'm going to look over here. Was it part of the chat? Maybe. Yep. And then go over to the main thing here. Okay. Okay. All right. There you go. I like to think of it as a way to remember what has been forgotten. Some people will be over here like, Xian who? And Rox would be like, my ice cream. Wait, who? And it'd take an entire third game for everyone to recall what was never there in the first place until redacted. Anyway, so that was New Year's. So now we're transitioning over to, I guess, it looks like it's a continuation playthrough, right? I don't even recall if I had started Trails in the Sky the Third like last year in December. Dropping back into the garden real quick. Yeah, it has to be. This is the end game stuff. Also, thank you. Shout out to Evil Squirrel, I guess. Oh no! I was like, yo. Oh, okay. Get the hell out of me, bro. I do remember this. Okay, we're good. We're good. That has never happened before. And that to the garden. So we teleport. Yeah. And I was just kind of juked into thinking that the whole game just froze on me. Oh. But I guess it just took longer than I expected. That was the only time that ever happened in the game. So I don't know what kind of resources needed to like load up for this to happen, but that was definitely really freaky. But it looks like I have a couple more. Yeah, I still have a couple more of these clips here. Okay. What's happening? What's happening? I don't even know how else you would clear this. Oh, I think I understand what this is. This is with the palms, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
What awaits you at the very
Would
bottommost
otherwise
area?
be the hardest fight in the world. I don't even know if you can even accomplish it without that type of tactic.
Ooh. Sorry, that always looks nice.
Crazy.
Simorian
Hey,
ore.
nice.
That's
Even an
cool.
achievement for that one too.
I remember that.
Wow.
Yeah, that was if you guys don't know, in Trails in the Sky, and you know, they also do this for the other Trail series, right? But especially in Trails in the Sky, when I experienced it, you had these enemies called palms, shiny palms even, that have that whole gimmick of being highly evasive and will flee on sight. But if you're able to catch them and beat them in battle, they usually will drop some pretty handsome rewards, as you guys have just witnessed. And we'll see again, because
Hardest fight
look at this.
in the world. I don't even know if you can even accomplish it without that type of tactic.
Jeez. It's usually like up 1, up 2, up 12, up 300 is crazy.
Whoa.
Stuff like that. Yeah, that was a wild ride, but that was one of those things where you just had to like break and then that's it. That's all you gotta do. Turns out that would be the easiest maneuver, but if you just never really been clicked when it came to that, then yeah. A good thing in mind to use is, or to keep in mind is that I think those types of arts are actually unavoidable. So that's kind of almost like the only way to go with that. What's this? So this is 400 on a stat. But I guess that's the first time I actually see this. So
Realize that. Homie, that's crazy.
oh wait, is it up somewhere here?
Everyone, hold on. Just for reference, everyone has like
Okay.
double-digit agility. How you gonna? How you gonna throw one?
Oh my god! That was the thing that we just got too. I see. So that's what the palms are wearing. That's insane. Dog, that's like... I can only equate that to going into Fire Emblem... Well, what do we call it? Shadows of Valentia. And having everyone like with just piss poor like resistances. Because that's how the game's like built up to be. Because if you had that type of resistance, then the game's an absolute cakewalk. In this game, or at least if you had something like this, then I can only imagine. And I don't even remember how like Endgame was with Trails of Sky the Third, but it was. I mean, I do recall there being some cases of just simply missing a lot of these attacks on whoever wears that particular emblem. Not bad though. I've adored Chosen Sky the Third as kind of like an accumulation of like everything from all the past two other games, and I guess 3 games, to essentially stack up on everyone's level and actually see them grow like that. So I don't know. When I see like high numbers like that, I'm like, oh yes, thank you. But also that was absolutely absurd. We have a podcast clip over here. God, we were still doing podcasts. I mean, we've been doing this for years, actually, over on the Danga channel. But I guess this is actually something that's a little bit otherwise much more unfamiliar with other folks tuning in on other platforms. So we do these podcasts every Saturday.
We're not gonna be reckless anyway.
Yeah.
So,
What's going
We're
on?
at that age, and we can't be doing that.
oh, be
My ankles.
My
You know
ankles.
what? Like,
My ankles, bro. I can't do this
What was
anymore.
what's that thing with what you need when you turn 30 and it shows Aang talking to Ozai? I took away your bending.
I know that's in the title, but being told that joke. Wait.
not gonna
Okay.
be reckless anyway. Need when you turn you need when you turn 30 and it shows Aang talking to Ozai. I took away your bending.
I took away all your.
I'm happy to report I spent a solid year in my 30s now, and the knees are good. The knees are still somewhat good. I worked out with them for a little bit, and the soreness sucked, but I can still bend them. I took away your bending. What did you do? Oh, buddy. Okay, let's go ahead and close on that one. So more Trails in the Sky stuff showed up here. So okay. Oh, I do like this side mission.
Oh hell, dude!
I'll give you
I
guys
have
some context
arts.
a little bit.
I have crafts though. All right, let's do it.
Oh, it's
Oh,
crafts for them, and not like the
no.
S breaks.
Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. I thought we were just set up to lose. Oh my god.
This is
Bro,
rough.
stop missing. It goes great, it goes bad.
I guess that was it. I can give some context with what was going on here. There are these couple of doors in Trails in the Sky that they're completely optional, but they're rich in content. Some of them people would heavily recommend you jump into because it pulls you some insight on some particular key characters for the series in general. This is one of those that isn't necessarily that necessary for like lore and everything like that, but you gotta respect it, dude. Because these are just a couple of normal dudes, and they're fighting this like dinosaur-looking dude that is pretty intimidating the first time you see it. But otherwise, once you use your arts and everything like that, you're good. The only thing is that for these guys, they don't have any. They're not even bracers. They're trying to be. It's not happening yet. So even though they have seemingly high HP, like there's no EP for them, there's no CP, they are absolutely vulnerable to attacks from this thing, and it was a rude awakening for me as someone who would just spam arts every single battle like it was money, and I had like a near infinite flow. I didn't, but like, but I still used a lot of it. You know. I ended up liking that a lot. It just kind of turned the difficulty up like in a way that I never would have imagined. So not bad, not bad. And then let's go over here. Dude. No, oh, so we have another podcast clip right here. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. I kind of skipped ahead real quick. Here. So this is at the end of the side quest.
Oh hell. Well, actually, that's not as bad. Come at me. Let's go, bro. Oh hell. Well, actually, that's not as bad.
Totally forgot about this track too. It's really good.
Actually, wait. I have a perfect idea for this.
Oh, did I miss it?
Not. I have a perfect idea for this.
Jeez, dude. Yeah, this one.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, no.
The 0 damage, bro. I can't. Hold on. I'm building it up, but I can't. No.
Agate's an absolute menace as like the final boss or the boss in this little side story. That was when I had to learn also within the side quest that
Come at me. Let's.
the best way I can deal with Agate for the most part is just utilizing all the CP that we got to just buff each other up, trying to debuff him whenever we could. And then, you know, if the opportunity like arises,
Yo, bro.
like you have like max CP 200 over here, then use it. Probably use it. Again, that was a great side quest. I love that one. I was gonna point something out when it came to the podcast here. Oh shoot. I forgot that Phil's computer was working back then. He's been kind of freewheeling it with with the phone combination. So like, okay, it's I mean, to be fair, like the image quality is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, but man, dude, and yeah, sorry. It's just crazy because I'm looking at this clip, and it's only been like 1 month, 1 month since his kid was born at that time, and now it's been a whole year later. Oh my god. Oh geez, different perspective now.
If you're a PC Call of Duty player, you're probably gonna destroy me because everyone knows the PC Call of Duty players are the biggest sweats.
Oh, he said Pokemon TCG.
Oh,
Okay,
Pokemon
okay,
TCG.
okay, okay.
Well, this is Abe, so I should expect.
Is there
absolute
mouse
sweat.
support?
Just like
Crazy. Flip the coin.
And of course,
That was my dumb joke to like provide context or feedback to the whole group.
if you're a PC.
But I will say, when it comes to TCG crowd, there are sweats in there. Y'all, I can't go into GameStop anymore on Fridays. There's too many sweats in there. Oh, actually, speaking of which, haha, not the greatest segue, but actually, can we interrupt my own programming here just to like pull some extra like cards here? We should have some packs readily available right now. So I was just thinking to myself, why don't we just go ahead and do something with that? I think we have plugged in, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, actually, I still have 18 minutes. This is kind of awkward, but let me see if I can do something here. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I was like, yeah, speaking of TCG, why don't we just go ahead and do one right now? Huh. It's oh, it's working over there. For the Switch too. I was kind of trying to do a thing with TCG Pocket. I'll try one more time. Oh. Okay, it's got something. It's got something. Oh god, that's loud. Where's the audio coming from on this side? Ah, okay. Ugh. Sorry, that was really loud. Let me see if we can just do a quick thing real quick. I just wanted to pull this up here. And open something up over here. I have another pack ready in like 15 minutes, so... Oh! Hey, nice! I think that was a good call for me to actually start opening up packs then. Okay. Alright, alright. I do kind of like the Makuhita illustration. Okay, that's it. Until like the next 60 minutes. Sorry about that. Okay, so are we back over here? Remind me in like 15 to 16 minutes to pull this up again. Also, you know what's really annoying right now is the fact that I have my... Was it my the Stream Deck pedal, and it just chooses not to function. Just chooses not to function. Yeah, that's the problem. I think a lot of the majority of clips that you guys might be seeing right now get missed because of the fact that it wasn't working. I guess I could just go back. Yeah, I could probably just do that. Anyway, let's continue on then.
So this is Abe, so I should expect.
Oh yeah, sweats. There's definitely some TCG sweats. I know it. And TCG pocket sweats, probably. Anyway, that's my input. Neva was featured before. What was this one about? All right, let's take a listen.
The first thing I thought of was the Namekian.
Is there somebody named Neva in the game? I mean, in Dragon Ball?
Yeah, in Daima, there's a Namekian called Neva.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like
Oh.
I have not heard that one.
Yeah, what's the pun on that one?
Never was in the Namekian.
Yeah,
Neva.
stupid.
Neva was
No,
featured
yeah,
before.
And honestly,
That shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
I mean, Justin saw
Actually, what was the?
the first thing I
we-
thought of was the Namekian.
We had some cheesy jokes in here, but what did I say
Yeah,
again?
Neva.
Stupid.
Neva was
No,
featured
yeah,
before. Okay, all right.
And honestly,
That shouldn't have been as We're funny. comedians.
I mean, Justin saw.
We're underground comedians. Is all I can say about that. Anyway, what's the next clip we have here? They ain't Joy-Con rails, but still do snap on. Are we actually? Oh wait, is this actually afterwards? We must have talked about it at that point. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. That sometimes happens when you just kind of click somewhere down right here. It registers it as you checking out the category for talk shows and podcasts, or whatever category you got going on there. All right, do this. And like the Joy-Con rails are of the respective colors of the blue and the red of the launch switch.
Yep, and that's also something you can't call it anymore. The Joy-Con rails, they're not rails anymore. They're
Oh
they
yeah,
snap on.
you're right.
Yeah.
They just snap on.
They had. Oh my god, that was so clean. That was so clean. Yeah, they did. They just like that. know, like,
Can
it-
I get a run back on that?
It's interesting. The one thing they had. Oh my god,
Snap on. They just snap on.
they had. Oh my god, that was
Do I
so
still have it?
clean.
I'm gonna do it right
That
now.
was so clean. Yeah, they did. They just like that. know, like,
Mm.
It's interesting. The one thing I know everybody else is as curious as I am is what
That's also that's also a downside to using their clip feature over here when it just inconveniently just like cuts off. But yeah, so that's us talking about the new Joy-Cons for the Switch 2. At the time, all we could do was just talk about it, speculate here and there about like what it'd be like, and we just talked about the. Yeah, okay, that one's a little better. But yeah, dude, yeah, we were diehard at that point to make sure that we can talk a lot about the Switch 2, which also lead into this conversation about the DS features potentially. That it's not confirmed, but like it's still a great idea. Just hear us out on this one.
in your hand while you're having the TV
Look,
go off as
look at him.
well.
It's a little baby. I mean, he's still a baby, like.
because then you
but,
have two separate
hey, can we Sorry, y'all. It's kind of buffering right
screens,
now.
like a DS.
Yeah,
You said
yeah.
it's-
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's pause for a second. We're getting a little bit of buffering going on here. Typically not an issue for us, but
As well, because then you have two separate screens, like a DS.
yeah,
you said it's like a
yeah.
DS with more steps.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, the
and
Wii U, the Wii U is basically like that, and that
Oh.
means DS games would be an eligible thing for NSO because then you can start porting those and have the bottom screen on your
Ah,
tablet
they've been
while you have the
innovating.
top screen up there.
Rest of that Pokemon lobby's coming in hot.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
So that's the big theory. I'm kind of rolling with that. That sounds great.
That would sound quite nice, actually.
In your hand
Wait.
while you're having the TV go off as well, because then you have two separate screens, like a D.
So what was the? I believe the idea was that we would send the Nintendo Switch 2 with the hypothetical DS feature. We send the information to the dock, and the dock being connected to the TV would be able to display that. I don't believe there's any tech in the Switch 2's dock right now that can do something like that. So it's kind of a debunk type of thing, but yeah, it sounded like a great idea at the time. Granted, game devs can find ways to port DS games onto like the Switch and now the Switch 2, and I mean even 3DS stuff as well. You can kind of make that work, but it's unfortunate. I think that would have been a great idea, but you also have to see how that could work with the entire ecosystem. The Wii U was definitely really cool in the fact that you could essentially, for the most part, you'll be able to just play it handheld, I think. I don't know. I don't actually have a Wii U. I'd have to ask Phil about that. But there are opportunities where you could just play on the tablet. But there was also situations where the tablet would just be serving as just like the DS touchscreen, while the other one's just portrayed over there. I guess with that type of technology, that isn't like impossible, but you wouldn't be able to apply that to every single thing, you know. The game devs would actually have to work with that type of technology. So, I mean, you can do some pretty decent, interesting stuff with it for sure, but it depends on like how well it gets adopted, I think, going forward. I don't think, though, in the current state, the Switch 2 would ever be trying to do that, you know? I think it's pretty safe for them just to work with what they got, but, I mean, I could also be wrong. You could still attach something like an extra monitor on the top of the Nintendo Switch 2. It does have the port for it, so I mean, you just like 3D print like some kind of monitor like mounts to it, and I think it could probably work. All right, what's the next one over here? This is another Trails in the Sky. So we're still playing through the game. I mean, it takes me a long time to get through these games. I'm not gonna lie, because I only stream for like 1 to 2 hours most of the time, and just like shoot out that way. That was another side bit. It's like a side mission. So we're using Ren's. All right, let's see this craft here. This is the first time I've seen this. Well, if anything, it's just an opportunity. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna suck afterward, though. Ooh. Whoa, we lived it. Sheesh, right there. But yeah, no, that was a great opportunity. I saw it, and I was like, wait, let's just be smart about this and just like launch the cannon right now. It was great. There's not really much else to add to that. Gotta be fan art. What's this about? Oh my god! Oh, I remember this. Oh my god!
We're on the left. Dude, what the hell is happening? Feel the sting of the sword master's blade. Ah!
Dude, this is crazy. This has got to be so. What am I looking at? Nah, dude, this is fan art. Someone just did fan art of this. I promise you. Hold on.
We're on the left.
This is insane. So much inspo for this, but mainly JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or 80s anime. Or no, not just JoJo. This is the North Star. But if I recall, this was it was another door mission where it was just kind of like back to back fights in the arena setting, and dude, this if they do the remake for Trails of Sky, that I hope they keep something like this to some certain extent. It's just it's just too good. In fact, I wouldn't even be mad if they kept this. Oh god, I can't. This is too much right now. Okay. RNG hates me. Okay, so we're still very well in January at this point. Oh, the fishing. Oh, dude. I hated this one.
Swear, dude. No. You cannot be serious,
my
bro.
God.
The last round, and you get like the big 400 point. This game hates me. This game hates me. I can't win with this.
Another one. Fishing tournament. The fishing tournament sucks so much. This has Lloyd as like the final like fishing boss, if you will. And I'll be honest with you, there is quite a bit of RNG like involved here, but otherwise, you know, if you follow like steps here and there, you can kind of consistently win with it. There's also like a tapping like rhythm type of aspect to it, and I never really figured it out, I think. I don't know, but it was cheeks, bro. It was cheeks. The Switch 2 snap. Oh, I think I know what this one is. Oh wait, but before that we have another RNG hates me again. Oh god, this is the last one too.
My god. 2 gold angelfish. Oh,
Look at that score point.
they don't.
I'm
want
still
me to
leading,
win.
but
It really depends on what our guy. No. You did not just. I hate it here. They don't want me to win here, bro. I hate it. I hate it here.
I was very upset. Because he could have just wrangled something that was like 30 points and be like, oh, well, I still won. Good for me. You have to do this back to back to back to back. Just looking at it exhausts me. The Switch 2 snap. What's this one all about? I think it's just me replicating it. Or it might be my sound
You know,
effect. No. Obviously. Man, dude. You know what? Not a lot has changed. I'm looking at this full screen of me, and it's like, you know, not much is like really here. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, the only difference here now is like that I have the Switch 2 and the bandana Waddle Dee over there. After a nasty fall, that bandana snapped. I can fix it. I just gotta find the time to do that.
See, they have a whole sound effect thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Pause the music. Because I want
Okay, all right. Oh, dude, the loading here, the buffering is killing me.
I never grabbed the sound effect.
Okay, I know what it is. Give it a second, guys, to load up. My bad. I guess also another thing that may have changed is probably my weight. I forget how much I weighed early 2025. It was a journey for sure. In 2014, or not 2014, that's a long time ago. 2024 April, that's when I actually started really working out because my health was like not great. And I mean, this is like almost near a year later, and if I recall, I might be fighting myself within like the 200 marks as far as my weight, and it was just so difficult for me to get under that. And I had to figure something else out. And since I passed it, but now I hit the next big hurdle, which is like trying to surpass like or get under 190. Constant battle, but I'm pretty comfortable with where I am anyway. Anyway, like for the original Nintendo Switch, before until now. But I had to do it when I heard this sound effect, which is the
Bro.
I
love
love the slap sound effect. They don't use it anymore though, because they still opt in for the classic Nintendo Switch snap, and they never go for like the wah. I wish I had the sound effect. For some reason, Stream Deck, excuse me, is not wanting to comply right now. Oh, you're like, what's the pedal doing right now? Oh, actually, no, it's working. I just saw the indication saying that, like, oh, you just made a clip. But I'm like, brother, where? Brother, where is this little guy? Because I cannot see him. Oh, but yeah, we got it here. So the 1, 2. Well, actually, let me see. Oh yeah, it's not functioning. Sound effects. Oh, never mind. So I'm still off. You know what? I'll just not even try to time the sign. But here's the clap. I love that. Anyway, we'll close off of that, and then let me go back to this. I had the Stream Deck going on for a little bit. I'll close this. Thank you. What's the next thing? Wrong D. Okay, what is this?
You will hear me mention this prediction at least 4 or 5 times, and it finally happened in exactly how I thought it was gonna happen. But yes, I picked up Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know what it
wait,
is.
hold on.
Double
Wait.
dragon.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, wrong B. There it is.
Hey!
Yeah.
That game did come out
Double dragon, baby.
Yeah,
in 2025, like early 2025. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
you will hear me.
Also, yeah, there's a couple things that have changed actually. Yeah, I remember that and I had a whole green screen. I mean, it still has a green screen, but different background stuff is here. I did like seeing the array of Nintendo Switch games, and on the side you can kind of see like the PlayStation 4 to 5 games over there. Phil's over here in his gaming room, and little baby's right there. I forgot about that. Forgot he had that, and he used it. Nowadays, he just kind of like holds him like right here, whenever. But he'll probably grow out of that at a certain point. So, yeah, dude. Still Donkey Kong coming out like in early 2025. Insane. Insane. Okay, we have a couple. Oh, there you go. Now you're starting to see at the very tail end of January, I played Tales of Graces F Remastered. Staying true to the RPG like factor persona, I was like, yeah, let me like absolutely jump into another one. Beforehand, we were fighting some of the final boss stuff. So yeah, let's take a look at that. This is kind of like second to last boss. You have to like split up your team quite a lot, so everyone has to be like well leveled up, which isn't like the worst thing in the world. You just have to go to the underground, like furthest down layer, and just start grinding it out over there. It's a lot of damage. And then I had Joshua moving up here. Just gonna make our way over. Okay, I'll just stay here. Yeah, that's an annoying bit in the game. You just trying to do your best here. Oh, guys. I hate to interrupt us like watching like these clips very casually, but we have another thing. We have another pack to open. I over here making fun of TCG Pocket Sweats, not really knowing I'm secretly one of them. Hold on. There we go. All right. So I'll just go and open up this pack real quick. Can I get lucky? That was a clean cut though. Hey, super. I'm glad I chose tonight to be opening up packs. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. Get back into this again. So I'll close that. Accidentally tactical. What do you mean by that? Actually, sorry y'all. I kind of wanted to what was it? Oh yeah, I wanted just to get the daily missions like done over here. You can hardly see it. It's like super bright. I was thinking about that. I was like, why is the iPad so crazy bright? Can I do daily rewards here too? I totally forgot if I did that. Anyway, there we go. Okay, we're done with that for the night. So what was this all about? This is the final boss, so let's say oh, I don't have enough for that. Also spoilers, I'm sorry. I just realized that. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Oh!
Was that tactical? That was crazy. Yo,
I totally meant for that. That was 100% like a brain play on that one. Now I'm just going to continue to play my 4D chess and still think this music rocked too. Yeah, those explosion enemies can be kind of annoying, but under the right circumstances, they might help you out. So fair enough. Man, what a crazy ride that game was. I guess that makes sense why now going forward we have like a couple Tales of Grace's F remastered clips. Oh shoot, I remember this. I mean, this is like literally at the very beginning of the game.
Little swordsman is afraid of losing. In that case, I must insist
Oh, wait.
you take this lesson after all.
that's not. That's not. All right,
Very well. Prepare yourself.
let's do this. Put me in the controls.
Oh my
no.
god!
Oh god! No, no! Oh!
That was crazy. That was so Tales of Grace's F, there's you can technically call it like there's 2 time skips. The first one's just like so early on here, and then you'll actually see your main character in the fit, and that's where he'll spend a majority of the time there. And then I believe there's a tiny time skip like post-game content, but it's just crazy because we have Asbel right here. He's trying to fight for Richard's honor to just simply like be a kid and just, you know, have some freedom here and there. And Bryce is just like this really like strict instructor for what we know, and he doesn't hold back. But we beat him. That's the crazy part, is that throughout the course of this, I actually really admired Asbel for like being, I think he was like, he's not even 10 years older. Maybe he is just 10 years old or something like that, but he's otherwise just like a little child, and he's just taking things in stride. Like he essentially commands presence like on his own, like in his own right. He definitely interferes a lot when he shouldn't really be, but he got stuff done. Little Asbel like stood on business, and I don't know, teenage angst like got to him, and I mean there's a lot of things I'm kind of like sugarcoating, but it's definitely a different narrative by the end of things. You see Richard differently. Asbel like has to deal with like a lot. Literally it's so crazy because so much has changed when I think about it. You guys gotta play through the game. It's crazy on a narrative standpoint, like where Asbel stands back then versus the immediate time skip, and how much like gets thrown at him, and he just kind of carries on because he has one singular focus on something. It's quite impressive. Okay, so what's going on here? Try and stop me. Oh, yeah, I just recalled it. I just recalled everything. More turtles? More turtles. Planning to travel north all by yourselves, kids? Then I'm gonna have to stop you. Stop me right now. Yeah? Yeah? Are you gonna do that? Just try it. There's no need to go this way. See if I care. Oh. I stopped myself. That's the joke. What's this? That cutaway. Oh shoot. I don't know what this is all about, so it has to be really good. That'd make sense, right? Wait a minute. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to cut it off like that. You guys were hit with ads, so I just wanted to be kind and courteous and just kind of like pause it without like breaking dialogue and whatnot. So but that cutaway though, just nah. And so I just wanted to cut it off like that. Sorry guys. You know what? Yeah. Valid. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh wow, this is Nintendo Switch still. Yeah. Why does Nintendo Switch just feel so like foreign to me now? You know what's crazy is that you actually see like the pickups as you just see the lineup here. Crazy. I got Bayonetta 2, like a physical of it by itself, like through what was it, Woot? I was able to complete the Bayonetta collection there, and there's also East Memoir over here. But I was also playing through Donkey Kong, so you can see the icon just be updated there. Just because I just like doing that. The next one is I got humbled by Lowbro. Oh, oh god. Oh no, it's exactly how it plays out. I'm just trying to counter him, and he just. Excuse me, dude, brother, homie, what just happened? I got stunned and I got comboed all the way down to like, is that like 70% of my health? Also, I apologize if you hear echoes. Terrible, dude. Here, let's heal up and pretend that never happened. If you guys hear echoes, that's my bad. Just because like I'm just having this played out like just loudly. Yeah, no, I guess we were really supposed to lose that. I would like to try that again. But yeah, no, no, he's a problem. This guy's a problem. I was able to beat him like later on, but you know, that's a rematch. Narrative has always been like laid flat. And so was I that day. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. God, do I have I actually don't know what these are. These are not labeled. I don't know what's going on with these clips. So it could be one of those things where I'm just holding as much on me as, or at least my body's holding as much as possible. Am I talking about my weight? Like, I'm... Oh. I thought about like, wait, shouldn't we be going out this way? I think it... I didn't even show, but... Yeah, I must have been talking about my weight. It was definitely frustrating during that. It was when I hit a plateau on all that. Okay, this is another clip. Okay. I don't know why I snapped it back down like that. Okay, it's further back up this way. Really? Ah, I see. Misread that. Oh. Damn. Got jumped immediately. Essentially an ambush. Okay, not really much to add on for that one. Oh, I think I see one. I see one clip up ahead. Oh my god. Shouts to the streamers streaming this game right now. This game's pretty good. But anyway, this one? Alright. Sherry, I need you to just heal yourself real quick. What was this? Oh no! Oh god! Oh, I lived
okay.
that.
Oh, we're good. We're alive. Oh, we're good. We got him.
I forget who she was,
I-
though.
I thought it was just.
That's the problem. There were a couple characters that kind of like showed up. She definitely commanded like a presence for sure, and just like that like S crap, but like, or no, I think S break. Which terminology was it? Anyway, some of those boss fights were kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Okay, so what's going on over here? I again did not label this.
But,
Aw, you're such a good kid, Sophie.
well, it's true that she never hides her feelings, so I guess we can assume she means it.
Says that out loud like
Man,
that.
we're the bestest friends ever, huh? Now how's about a quick touch to celebrate? No.
No. She was quick with it too. Listen, no means no means no. I just love the delivery and the animated like still for her to say that. That's like, you disgust me. Never bring such a thing up ever again. Oh, the green shirt thing. Oh, we're about to get over there too. What's this one? Oh, I keep doing that. My bad, my bad. Take a look over here.
I mean, she's just stating facts.
Who's stating facts?
I can't take this anymore. Nah, I'm done. I'm done.
I mean, it's post a skit, but
Stick around too long with some of these. Army wants to kind of explore just a little bit. Oh,
I think I got immediately
Never mind.
denied for that.
let's just hop.
No, the funny thing is that
I mean,
You know what?
She's just stating facts.
I don't know if it's like one of the funniest skits in the game, but I'll put it up there. So we're inside giant mountain monster, and we're just so close to the butt that we might as well just get pooped out. And Sharia wasn't having it. It's like, gods, why are we talking about this? I don't want to do this. Sharia, we got to do it. We got to get pooped out. I don't know what to tell you. Forget exactly what happened though, but yeah, no, that's certainly a trope that does happen, huh? Oh, I saw the shirt. It's great. This I'll give you some context after we watch the clip, actually. And the best part is, it's a green shirt, so I can do this one-time thing right here.
Oh, yeah?
Give me a second, where I can be like, look at me. Crazy. That is fun to do. So it's no longer a green shirt now; it's a whatever shirt. But yeah, okay, we'll stop with that. Do you see Kirby? Kirby's hat on the left. Look at me! Crazy, isn't it? So it's no longer a green shirt now. No, it's illuminated. It's a whatever shirt. That's a fun thing to do. So I think I got that. I guess I would have gotten it like pretty recently, but I remember that was a campaign that was going on. Oh, you can actually see it over here too. But that was a campaign that was going on at IHOP, I believe, around December. Yeah, that was a crazy day because I literally just like, table for one, please. And I just went crazy with like breakfast. there was those were crazy I was gonna say Texas Toast. I forget what it was called, but it was just sweets upon sweets. That was definitely kind of like that's kind of dangerous. Don't be doing that a lot. But I ate a lot, and it was just to get enough points to redeem something. And I remember kind of juggling the idea of like, what do I really want to redeem at this point? Because there's the shirt, but there's also these different like glasswares from Xbox's side. You can also get some peripherals as well. I believe there was even like Master Chief stuff. And I just like, you know what? I don't want to spend too much. So let's just get this and just be guaranteed the shirt. Something I can just definitely wear for much longer and make it last longer ish. You can keep like glass cups clean. But I went with the shirt so I can do this bit. Little did I know, Xbox was really going under as far as like my personal opinions about them. That's a talk for another day, though. What was this one about? Well, welcome back, everybody. So, what's going on, Naya? It was another failed podcast opening. You wouldn't be playing Tekken during the pod intro, would you? You wouldn't be playing Tekken with on right now, would you?
No, you know what? Okay, hold on. Little milestone. I was able to get Tekken King, was it a couple days ago?
Okay.
So I'm out of that whole the blue zone. Good lord. But man,
Oh yeah.
Was that really in
for the
February?
next dude, until like forever, I guess. I'm just
I forget what he was gonna say after that, but that was pretty big for Anaya to reach Tekken King rank. But he did it, and he's still playing Tekken. He's using the new character. We'll have to follow up on like how he's been working towards things. Actually, you know what? June is Evo, and I should take advantage of the early bird stuff there. But yeah, no, I gotta do that. Actually, you know what? I'll probably just bring it up to them like tomorrow or something. We have a meeting. We have like these monthly meetings that we sometimes like uphold here and there. It's mainly for Tanuki Media as a whole, but I need to follow up on that one and just talk to the guys and say like, okay, well, I say I will be jumping into all these different like events this upcoming year, but like, what about like room and boards type situations? Like, what's the cost going on over there? Because the more the merrier, and half the cost of like all that. So, in any case, that these guys are willing to play games like during the podcast as well. And I mean, that'd be cool if I could do that too, but like I can't do it. I'm always like trying to coordinate stuff here and there, and it'd be very abundantly clear if I was distracted by something. Anyway, let's jump into this one. Phil finally got the game he's been avoiding. Oh, this one.
Nintendo publishes this damn game, dude.
He finally did it.
$30. I could not find it any cheaper than $30, dude.
Ooh.
well, it's DC.
I don't care.
It's the branding.
It's like paying for what is that? Alienware PC.
Oh.
For the brand.
Brother, I didn't want this in my collection. They forced me. They
Okay, so for those who don't know, or couldn't quite read that, it is DC Superhero Girls Teen Power, published by Nintendo. Phil is now obligated to pick up this game because he wants to pick up every single first-party Nintendo published game on the Switch, and now the Switch too. Well, now I see one for $17 on eBay. Sub 20 actually. There's a decent amount that are sub 20. So, but you know, for someone like him, it's kind of like, you know, we just want to make sure we have a copy as soon as we can, if we can, type of situation. Or at least that's the mentality I think he might be trying to accomplish anyway. But that's rough for him. He had to It's one of those games where he'll never touch it. Probably, right? But you know what? For the just the memorabilia, at least he could talk about that to an extent. Okay, but now we're in March actually, so we're making some progress here. Still playing through Tales of Grace's F Remaster, would seem. Feast shell it is. Life bottles, the All Divide, all these very familiar looking items. It just says very low production chance. They don't even entertain the idea of like, oh, you know, you can get like a 2% production chance on this one. Like, no, it's Elixir. No, it's like it's very. Don't even. It's like a fraction at that point. We're good. We don't want to discourage you entirely. That does suck. Yeah, the mixer stuff was really interesting to just kind of have in the back burner. I don't know if it was like a great idea to use, but I mean, with each of the games, you kind of just take what you can get, except for the elixir. Because what the hell is that? What does that even mean? God, like, I mean, they don't talk about it in Pokemon, but like once you figure it out, it's like, oh, okay, well, it's like 0.4, it's like a 4% chance to capture like a legendary with an Ultra Ball or just a regular ball, right? At least you got that going on for you, but like, I didn't know this. Oh, is this the battle track? Well, I mean, yeah, it just literally says the battle track. What does it sound like, though?
Wait, that's it. See, that's an enemy right there.
Oh, yeah.
Fine.
Huh? This is a nice track, actually.
Hey. Where this music coming from? This isn't your average normal battle music.
It's advanced. But I have this confession to make with y'all. For a little bit, and I kind of still uphold this thought too, is that some of the Tales of like tracks kind of sound a little generic, or at least they sound like kind of similar to each other. And granted, you know, if you have like certain artists that just have like a very similar style to themselves and they apply that into their music, then that just makes sense. It's just gonna sound like that. But maybe it's just something that I don't personally like a lot, you know? Like I find a lot of the world trotting like music background stuff to be kind of just monotonous. It's kind of just, I wouldn't say it's a nothing burger. I would say it's just kind of like it's filler. A place just to have music, but I don't have any particular like strong like feelings towards it in like the positive sense. I don't think it's terrible. It's just something that I don't really care too much about. But there's certain pieces that just kind of pop up with the Tales of games that are like, oh, you're cooking with this. I okay. Yeah, all right. This is one of them. They cooked. Uh-oh. We got some TCG packs in the mix here. Maybe, but it's kind of hard to say. So, all right. Let's see what's going on here. Excuse me. Monsters are people possessing technology unlike that of anywhere else in the world. Some say we're responsible for the various ruins in the world, but I don't know the details. I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to talk to you. You need. Sorry. Do I say it?
I just saw that sparkling thing. Take me back.
It's not the same anymore. Did that really happen in 2025? Where like, yeah, I guess so, right? The Kendrick stuff? It's mainly like focused on like Drake, but essentially like Kendrick is kind of almost in a literal sense orchestrating like just the breakdown of Drake through the songs. And now like every single time I like do some type of like lyric from Drake and I'm just like, oh man, it's not the same anymore. Although sometimes I catch myself doing it like, I don't know how to talk to you. I don't even ask you, you need to. Alright, what's next? Using sound effects while playing. Oh, yeah, I remember this. In fact, I don't really think about like using the sound effects a lot, and I should. Like that bullshit. It's so dumb. I don't know. I
But
think
it's
I could
kind
be
of my
cooking
type
with
of
that.
comedy too. So I mean, fair enough.
You know what? Yeah, I don't do that enough. They're so funny when you do it though. But I just haven't because there's I had to actually consciously do that during streams, and maybe I could do that when I have like just chattings and I want to do something dramatic. So I might incorporate it again. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, God, this is the podcast, huh? So MK on the Switch. Oh, this is when Anaya was showing it too. Far away from me? Not as bad. It's MK1, right?
It looks like an indie game with some competition.
Just don't zoom in. Just don't zoom in.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Wow.
He has no textures. That dude's not even scaly.
Dude, he's slimy, bro.
Ew.
Like,
He's
look,
Hakan. He's Hakan from Street Fighter 4, brother.
look, like,
Oh,
look,
Mm.
this.
That was rough. They really put MK1 on the Switch. They really did it. And you know what? Are they going to do that for Switch too? That's actually a really good question. Because I mean, we got better stuff here, so you might as well, right? Oh, shoot! Oh, this was about 2 hours ago. Okay, sorry y'all. Give me 1 second. I think my thing just like got delivered, but I also had to use the bathroom, so I'll just be right back. Sorry about that. It finally came in. I can't show it, guys, because there's a risk of that person seeing the gift. So I gotta just, I guess, place it on the ground right here. Yeah, but I was waiting for that for a while. It's all part of the Secret Santa exchange, but now everything is complete. So I just gotta find a way to just neatly tuck everything away. We'll see how that plays out, and hold it off until a whole week later. You know. Anyway, MK1, crazy. Oh yeah, that was the whole thing. The whole rabbit hole I was going through. Right, so I was curious about MK1 and if it got like Switch 2 updates to it. That's that. I don't think there isn't a Switch 2 edition. That's the thing. This was in June 2025. So yeah, everyone's doing a lot of coverage on like what works and what doesn't. Mortal Kombat 1 playable on Switch 2 despite incompatibility, and it runs. Yeah, so TLDR, there is no Nintendo Switch 2 edition, so womp womp. But yeah, that was nasty. Oh, I thought I was ready. Oh brother, the price hike on this thing, or the level hike.
80. Oh, we're not ready still. I thought, my fault. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Bucket.
No, thank you. Good lord, man. All right, you guys are in the middle ads, so I'll go ahead and just like pause for a little bit.
Yeah, we're at level 40.
It's ridiculous, bro. No, we're not ready for that.
So I find out when I'm actually available to do that and for what purpose. It's definitely later on. But brother, it's such a pain to do all that. Like, why would you just leave me astray like that? I know that it's completely on me to just go in a different direction than what the game wants me to do, but like, dog, that was crazy. And I was just trying to fight them as normal. Almost had us for a moment. Okay. Got a couple of these the podcast clips here. Sure. This is April. Gotcha.
Oh my-
Game, yeah.
Whoa! Stop that.
Listen. You have to understand.
Uh.
I am a big Nintendo fan, but that doesn't mean I own every Nintendo game in the world. That's the goal. That's the dream. But like, that's a.
Next thing you're gonna
Like-
tell me you don't have like Phantom Hourglass or something.
No, I have Phantom Hourglass. I don't have Spirit Tracks.
Ooh.
I don't have Spirit Tracks.
Okay, that's it. Wow.
That's rough.
I also never really gave the DS.
Yeah, he almost got us for a moment. Good pause. Dominus Collection. Oh, hey, okay. I think this is the one I picked up, actually. I'll tell you guys in a little bit.
Limited run release when they announced it, so I'm glad it did, because getting these games separately is like $200 a piece, baby.
Oh, what?
But we now have a easy way to play these games, and it makes me happy to add it to the collection because I love these games. There's nothing but good games on. Well, I'll talk about the one game that's not good on here, but it is Castlevania Dominus Collection.
Hey, very nice.
Yeah, I got the Order of Ecclesia box art.
Gotcha. So context on that one. So limited run, you know, everyone has their feelings about
Yeah,
limited run. I also do have like my opinions about it too. But tell you what, the cool thing was that when you did the pre-order back then on limited run, you could actually choose which cover you want to have represented out of 3, you know? I actually had found an opportunity amidst all that. I don't think I have it in a clip, but it was later on because I had to order it through the like official Konami shop, I believe. And it was essentially a much more collaborative, all together in one type of alternative cover for the Castlevania Dominus collection. A copy that I haven't really played yet. That's on me, but it's in the backlog. But I couldn't decide which cover, and I think maybe like a week or two after this announcement that Konami was just having that available like for pre-order on their side. So kind of nice, kind of nice. Otherwise, you could have done something like this. So there's that. All right. Neva. Oh, what the hell? Sorry. I felt something like crawling on me. I was like, what is going on? I think I only went out like for a second to pick up that thing, and whatever it is, it's giving me a hard time. So if I slap myself a lot, just know it's because something's crawling up on me. I'm trying to catch it. Okay. If it gets worse, then I will I'll put you guys in and be right back and try to like take care of things. So Neva, is this just a physical copy pickup?
Oh yeah. It was really beautiful. It's emotional, and I wanted to play this game ever since I saw the trailer.
I guess it is,
But
yeah.
I waited, dog. I waited for this physical copy. But Anaya, I know you got it in your hand too, so let's talk about it. I picked up Neva.
Ooh,
Neva.
ooh.
Solid stuff, guys.
Solid.
Fucking Gris. Can we talk about
Gris.
that?
Gris is beautiful.
Dude.
It's not like a technically achieve, like it's not a technical achievement.
Damn. Ah, man, that's another thing I don't really like about the clips. I mean, I've said it before, but it's the fact that it cuts people off, and you don't really have that level of control unless you actually go in there and just make the clip yourself, to be honest. But if I recall, I was starting to get like a little bit of FOMO because of the fact that I didn't have these games physically. Gris, as they were talking about, Neva, and it was only later on that I'd pick it up. And I can tell you when I got those. I don't know if we actually talk about it here, but it was probably, I know when I bought them. I bought them during SoCal Gaming Expo was going on, which was like somewhere in May. So not too far long after, I find out that Best Buy was actually selling these copies of them. So like through retail. So I was like, yeah, let's just do it. In any case, Lunar Remaster. Oh god, that was April. Oh god. Oh god. All right. Let's just let the clip speak for itself, and I'll get some
It
context.
wasn't pre-orders either. That's the worst part. It wasn't a pre-order. It was order, and they'll ship it to you on the day of. But I got it. It came in. So
Okay.
this is for Lunar, the remastered
The
collection.
remaster collection right here.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know Justin had it too.
Yep. This
I was
includes
camping for
Lunar,
that one.
Silver Star. Yep.
That was crazy.
This is Lunar, the Silver Star Story, and Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. Both games I heard are fantastic.
Yeah, so they were saying like, so PlayStation had this they have their PlayStation Showcase, I forget exactly what they call it. I don't know why do I always like forget the names of these, but they had their bit, and they had a quick thing to announce when it came to Lunar Remastered, and it was one of those games where it's like, oh, that looks retro, that must be pretty popular if it's gonna be brought over here like this and announced this way. And literally every single person who reacted to this bit of news said that like Lunar Remastered is like one of those like highly like coveted, highly regarded RPGs that if you see it available to like order, you should just do it. Like absolutely just do it for the physical, because otherwise you will never have that opportunity to get it again. Maybe. I could check Amazon maybe. And they might have copies, but during that initial like pre-order cycle, it was kind of hard to actually get a copy of those. Let's see. Not too bad. How much are they? Were they 60? I had to order it immediately like through Amazon because that was literally the only way you can do it. But I mean, let me actually do like a quick look over here. That's what I really like about, yeah, it was April 18th. So I got it. So it was literally that weekend of, yeah, literally yesterday then for that timeline. How much was it? Was it really $55? Weird. That's such an odd like price tag right there. But okay. Yeah, all right. All right. But yeah, no. I'm glad I got a copy of that one. Otherwise, it would have just been potentially just gone forever. Granted, I guess you could now still order them, but who knows how long that's going to be for. All right, what do we got over here? Another clip from
Deja vu
podcast.
playing Mario Kart DS online where everyone just snakes the whole time.
It's giving me
That's just the
Halo
game.
Slayer.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Yo,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
like, if everybody, like, I think maybe charge jumping. If I had to give them some kind of like out, I guess. What if there's like a? It's not like you can spam it, right? Because
Well,
first of all, you
okay.
have to charge it, but then also there's probably gonna be like when you land. So hopefully, right? Because I'm hoping.
okay. So that must have been our conversation when it came down to Mario
Deja
Kart
vu playing-
World. Mario Kart World had like a couple of presentations go. He caught me mid emoting right here. But yeah, they were showing off some features in Mario Kart World, which was the charge dump, and I believe I don't know if it was clarified like during this time frame, but charge dumping doesn't necessarily like give you any edge whatsoever when you're just in a straightaway. It's definitely nice when you're trying to like get on like the other sides of the track and you just try to cut courses here and there. A lot of shortcuts have been found that way, so there's that. Yeah, that makes sense. That we'd talk about something like that. Oh. Oh, you'll love this one. Hold on.
It looks so good. Like jumping into an old timey theater and then it's like a horror themed like movie, like an old Universal Monsters movie. Oh my
The
god.
Boo Cinema.
Yeah, that little theater filter was crazy.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, to get those
Stop.
costumes.
Like I want all those costumes. Mariachi Waluigi #1. I saw that and I was like, I knew Waluigi was Latino, brother. He's
He
with
always
us.
had a role.
He's with us.
I think, bro, did they just like leave?
That was funny. But man, dude. It's so crazy to look back on that now. Hasn't even been a full year. And that was like one of those discussions that we had going on. And now just what? Oh. Shoot, I know this one. And it's the last it's the last clip that we have of Tales of oh god, why am I breaking why am I breaking on this? Tales of Grace's Death remastered. This is the after story. I know a couple people are sitting in ads, so I kind of feel bad about it. Just give them like 30 seconds, guys. Give them like 30 seconds. They'll come back. So weird. Yeah, but that's what I really love about having these streaming sessions where we just devoted towards just like checking out like all the clips of like the past year. It's like rediscovering like a whole bunch of things that I may have just forgotten. It also made me realize that, man, dude, I take a long time to clear through these RPGs. All right, looks like people are back from ads, so let me just go ahead and check this one out.
Me? Why do I mean, for me, see, that's not particularly a problem.
Excuse me?
Of course not. We all know you're
addicted to her aroma, right?
I wouldn't say anything like that. He didn't even. That's the crazy part. He didn't even deny it, bro. I believe the beginning of the skit was the fact that like our girl over here, she doesn't shower. She's just like, if you guys know Hatsume from My Hero Academia, she's kind of like that. And Hubert ended up developing a crush for her. And then you have these two power plays here trying to like make it work for them. Well, Hubert really just said, well, I mean, her not bathing is not really, it wouldn't really be a problem for me. No, our dude over here is like, well, of course it wouldn't really matter too much for you because you are addicted to, or you are, Richard's over here like, addicted to aroma. And then the ew part. That has to be on like the top like best like skits in this particular game. So disgusting. But why would they say that though? Wow, I gotta play it again.
Why do I mean, for me, see, that's not particularly a problem.
Of course not. Excuse me?
Of course not. We all know you're
Addicted to her aroma, right?
I wouldn't say anything like that. Ew. Ew. Oh man. That was a memorable that's a memorable game right there. Especially the after story. That was insane. Alright. This is just about the music, guys. This we had like one ad and another one. And now we're finally here. Wait a minute. Turn it up. Banger. That's all I gotta say. Man, this was the very beginning of Trails from Zero as well. It's so weird. Do you guys know that when I was playing through Trails in the Sky, which is the first game that people recommend you play, and then you jump into Trails from Zero because the gameplay mechanics are pretty much one-to-one with each other. Well, first of all, not only is this cleaned up like big time versus like what I was playing on, but natively here they actually have the Japanese voice lines going on. So this is the first Trails Trails of game that I just do not have any type of, well, sometimes it depends, but in the major story sequences they'll just have Japanese voice acting, and the first time I'll just simply not narrate anything, not read off script here, and kind of missed it. There's something kind of nice about having you be the reader, so it kind of engages you like as a streamer. But like I know that's just kind of like me self-inserting that. It doesn't really impact everybody, but still cool that they actually incorporated the lines here too. So there are actual mods, if I recall, for the Trails from Sky games where you could actually like put that in there. I don't know why it was omitted on the PC version then. Trails with Bangers Part 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this one? This is a really good one. Sir, can we help you? Sir, just a moment. Just kind of just chilling out here. Sir, if you could just like tell us what you were doing here so you don't look so suspicious in the middle of the room. No, let me just listen. Nah, this track's way too good. It's ooh. Solid. All right, what's the next one? It's a podcast clip. Okay. Oh, which shirt was that actually? I guess I'll have to zoom in and find out. Oh, the Sonic one. Okay.
Fair. Let's say you cool with 5, Justin? How's 5 sound?
5's good.
Yeah, he's cool with that. Oh, bro. Okay, yeah. All right, later too. Bye.
When was this? This was 7 months ago.
Now. I was like, I guess
we need answers now.
I mean, first of all, dang, I should have said, I don't know.
I think Nye follows up with like something about food. I forget what the context is, but I know that was Katrina calling. because she needed like immediate answers for something. It was probably food related stuff as well. That was May, so trying to remember what actually happened during that time. But I can't recall. Might have been something. Maybe it was just a cookout and that was it. Still appreciated that though. Okay, let's look at this one. This is a shoot. This is the first Scarlet and Violet one, huh? And that's funny because this game came out a while back, so I think I just made like a random clip and that was it. Wait. Oh man, it's probably not this one I was thinking of.
All
It was
right.
just a highlight, but the music
double
really
night.
sets it in. Also, yeah,
Good job,
Avalugg
everybody.
with like
The Earthworm
the
and
body
the,
press.
Avalugg combination actually is crazy effective here.
Man, I would not have known that Baxcalibur would get a Mega Evolution. I wouldn't even know. But that was just kind of an instance of like, oh wow, I can't believe that actually worked. Okay, but nah, fishing is here. Fishing here is bull. Oh, yeah, my history with fishing in the Trails of games is kind of suck. It's not good. This is not good. Are you kidding me? That one should have been really good. I even saved my progress and loaded back in just to see. I can't tell you if I figured it out at any point. I think I'd still do like the rhythm thing, and I believe that's just, I guess that's just how it is, you know? Ooh, we got more TCG stuff? Maybe? Damn, it already tells me. It already shows me what I got, but yeah, this is a crazy illustrative like poll that we got going on here.
Isn't this cute? But we did it!
Ibrahim, I believe you're actually in the chat during this stream as well. Pretty much asking people to clip that. We actually might see it. Wow, dude.
I do like that art a lot. Just on stream. Just like that.
If only I can get that lucky all the time. But instead of like these polls, it would be like the Hoyoverse polls. The little subtlety of foreshadowing right there, but these days it's not really happening. Oh, shoot! Is this the God Pack? Hold on.
This is insane, dude. Is that it? I mean, I'll take it. Alright, I'm so back. I'm so locked in. Look!
Oh, that was the God Pack. Yo.
I will never complain about this game ever again. Until next time.
That was insane to see. You know, it's funny. I was actually contemplating whether or not I wanted to wear that shirt on this particular stream. I was like, let's go with something like kind of neutral for the platforms, you know? Okay, so... Oh, and this is... Oh, yeah, wait. That's not quite right. Well, actually, maybe. When was, Honkai Star Rail's anniversary? I keep missing it. Is it like August? Is it April or August? I just know that I started kind of recently. But, oh, shoot. My bad. My bad. Oh, this part. I came across this.
I showered right before my shift. What did you say? I haven't showered in 2 days, sir. Unacceptable.
What the hell is going on?
It's not a big
So
deal,
weird.
man. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
Man. You know what? In my headcanon, Dunn should have tried to make some moves with Serval. But this guy's too, like, he's too in love with his duty to do anything about it. It's so weird, too, because, you know, I think it's one of those things where, I think Serval says it. He's like, oh, you know, I think Dunn actually had, like, a thing for me. So if I could just, like, kind of sweet talk him into, like, letting us, like, get through, we'll be just fine. But I feel bad about him. Like, where's his comeuppance? You know, or rather, you know, like, where's the justice for Dunn, you know? Because you'll only talk to him, like, post all this, and it's just kind of, like, a mission or two, and that's it. Doesn't ever, like, try to get back on with the band and everything like that. So sad. Justice for Dunn over here. It's a shame that I actually don't really have a lot of clips for Honkai Star Rail here either. Oh, I say that, but I do see, oh, the voice acting. You know, I spoke too soon. Anyway. Oh, this? Oh, I remember this. Oh, God, that was August. Oh, my God, it's December. Jesus, dude. Oh, my God. All right, move. I need to... It was an annoying fly that was just in this room. Wants to just hang out on the fly swatter. So, I mean, I just kind of like push. You can kind of see him. I know this fly's chill as hell though. Yeah, that fly did not move. Like a good bit of like sunlight, and he was like, "I'm good. I'm chill." It's so weird. It's almost like he kind of died on the spot, you know. But I don't think he did. It was super weird because the fly literally was just on the light panel, the Elgato light or key light, and I just kind of just shoved the fly swatter like right there. And I think it maybe just got stuck on the fly swatter, I guess, but it was standing upright, and it was crazy because what I probably may have talked about afterwards was that I opened the backyard door, and I just kind of like shook the fly swatter so it would just like fly away. It never flew away. I was like, "What the hell, dude? Could you not like leave?" And I think it died. I think this is what happened. I think it got deleted from like existence the moment it made contact with that fly swatter. And I was like, "Damn, dude. I don't think I really wanted it like this." It is what it is, though. Oh, okay. Oh my God. So this is... Okay, hold on. When was... Okay, so... This is April, right? The last time I really like made a clip for the podcast, right? And... There's Phil right there. And he's using his old like PC setup. And now we fast forward over to August, and he's using his phone. You mean to tell me his PC was down for so many months? Brother, I'm kind of upset.
Post frame and everything, waiting for you to go, Mark, and I was like, all right, Philip. Well, I guess, okay, yeah, Mark, Philip.
We're at practice, but we're so back, everybody.
I spaced out so hard.
We're so rusty, dog. We're cooked. This is it.
Spacing out, getting rusty,
getting
cooked.
So hard, I didn't even hear you say anything. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like waiting the whole time. I was like, he'll say it.
We'll be back.
Mind calculator, he's like, breathe.
Post frame.
I'm just like, bro, he's been without the PC for a while. And to be fair, he doesn't need it. Because as far as like his engagement on things, one, he has a baby. Like not even a year old at this point. But also a lot of his entertainment comes from like the Switch, his PlayStation Portal. So I guess it makes sense. it's just like we used to use that PC to record stuff. Would have been great. Would have been great to actually have that as just like a little something, but I guess it kind of worked out too. Because one of the reasons why it hasn't been repaired yet is because he literally had no time to do it, you know? So fair enough. I'm just kind of like, that's crazy, dude. Did you really not? Did you really not? Oh, but this is great. Seems to believe that its emotional infectiousness is also quite genius.
Why am I a failure?
Yo, what the hell is this? You gaze at Ron May's creation. It also appears to be waiting to see as sad. Yeah. I do feel bad about these creatures. But it was one of those things where our MC was just voicing these lines like crazy. What's interesting is the fact that you still have these original voice files for Kalis in this case. But his voice actor also changed sometime like this year as well. So you'll have situations where you're hearing him in the overworld and he's just making some lines here and there and you're like, oh, that's definitely different. That's not even like, that's just kind of like a different take on Kalis. But for like these types of missions, it's just kind of kept in with his original one. Very odd decision. But this is also during the time of, you know, the voice acting like stuff going on, right? I believe it's been a while. Oh, this one though. So this was still all the stuff of like the swarm. The swarm. I was waiting for you at the door. Definitely was not waiting at the door for me. Hey, don't hiss at me. Oh God. Listen, I thought it would actually have to wake itself up before being alerted. Little did I know I was being hunted. The hunt.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good timing. I was so confident in the fact that like they wouldn't be chasing after me because that's not what the enemies do. I was wrong about the swarm. They'll try to find you if you give them the option to. This is me just trying to bait them. These guys are everywhere. Question is this thing a chase after or do I have to
Yeah,
like...
it got closer.
Oh, yep.
But even then, it's like I can't even
Question
like.
is this thing a chase after?
I know it's
or do I have
moving.
to-
I just couldn't
Question
like
is this thing
see
a
how
chase
close it
after,
is.
or do I have to like? Oh, yep. It's hard to kind of read it sometimes. You have to really see the pattern like beyond it.
The swarm is really annoying though. You have to take them all out at once. Otherwise they'll slowly divide.
I promise you.
Man, dude. Oh shoot. Guys, what do you mean I've been playing through Tales of Berseria since September? Oh, brother, I'm so cooked. Last game that I played then. Trails from Zero. That was June. And then August. Oh my god. So that is to say, I was playing Trails from Zero since August, right? Something like that. And then I guess I see it over here. Hold on. May, June, July, August. So what, does it really take me like 4 months to get through these RPGs? Crazy. Anyway, this is a funny bit here. It's not even a skit from the game, but it's just kind of like, bro, what?
Breadwinner, if you were a boy, I think I'd be in love. Good thing I'm a girl.
What? Wait.
I like how she shut her down immediately.
I was gonna say, like, what do you mean by that?
I kind of broke my comb, so get a new one. I'd like to, but... Hey, mister! How about a sale on combs for the pretty girl?
Huh? Oh, you two need something?
So crazy.
Breadwinner?
Essentially, what she said, like, if you're a boy, I'll get hots for you day one, immediately. And Velvet immediately deflected that. Oh, good thing I'm a girl. And whatever that delivery was. Crazy. No, what's insane is that we actually got past this point, like, in the time skip. And seeing how it is now it's kind of crazy. And you kind of believe it too. A little bit of a spoiler later on, but it's like, you know, it's crazy to like pull out like Velvet streams and like just overlay them to all the people here and just easily convince her of this. To a point where like when things just don't look quite right, especially when Velvet actually turned her hand over to the demon arm, and it was one of those things where it's like, oh shoot, this might actually cause a lot of chaos within the dream. She was over here like, nah, it's cool. Let's just go back to normal. Like, I'll keep it a secret. We don't have to tell anybody. She was down for it. But, nah, dude. What got me in that turn of events was definitely the fake Laffy set immediately waking up the moment that Velvet noticed something was wrong and was begging her to stay. And it must have killed her to just hear her brother like that. That was like well delivered. This delivery was kind of weird though, I'm not gonna lie. And I won't lie to you guys, I did a majority of like these last clips kind of today. So I kind of like have recency bias as to like understanding what these are. So yeah. Oh, was this? Yeah, it's Chin Pao, right? Or it's the other one.
Clearance.
It's the fish.
I wish I had
Chiyu.
Terror charge for this one.
This was just impressive. Look at that. Look at that. Man, we actually used Hisui and Samurott for that.
Alright. Goodbye to you. We'll see you at the distribution.
And yeah, we got the distribution for Chiyu. I believe, yeah, I did get the distribution for them. Like, that's where I got my Scarlet file from. The one I struggled with the other night. Yeah. I have to work with that somehow. But this was, yeah, no, you don't really see, like, damage being dealt like that in a while. I just love, like, the idea of Chiyu. Hate within the beats to turn to a fish. It's always my favorite thing. It's just like, bro, what? I guess. Okay. In case, we have, we're kind of nearing the tail end of things now. There's a lot less clips, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. As well as how to move forward with them.
Anyways, let's
I asked him how many games does he have now.
Let's well, you know, I'll just say the past 6 weeks that I haven't been here. Anyways, let's talk about
oh my god,
this retro pickup. So my wife actually got this for me as our anniversary gift.
If I recall, yeah, its anniversary stuff was in October, but yeah, he's been kind of missing here and there. We got things we gotta do. That's what happens as friends. But that's the reason why we have the podcast in the first place, is to essentially reestablish like everybody's connections and just kind of stay up to, you know, date with everybody, if possible. You know, it was definitely a lot harder for Phil this year, but also Naya. Naya's also had like a couple things going on, but those two end up getting busy for different circumstances. And I mean, even me, like I'm kind of skipping some of these pods here and there, so it is what it is, you know. As much as I hate using that. Oh god, this one. Oh, you can kind of see it too.
This one's
Oh,
rough.
oh.
It has actual texture,
no,
bro. It's,
no, don't touch that.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's sick.
That's a pretty cool steelbook. So that was a pre-order bonus, but yeah, I'm really happy. I'm gonna support the series. I have Silent Hill 2 remake as well. So
Not
Silent
bad,
Hill
not
and Resident
bad.
Evil are gonna be my big
They're
I
popping
want to play
off
through
now.
next month.
Oh man, that reminds me. So cool thing. So Silent Hill. I mean, they're physicals on PlayStation, so that's actually pretty nice if you're a physical collector. But if you don't really care for a physical, but you kind of want to keep those games, you know, there is GOG, GOG, essentially. If you go there, you can actually like make an account there, and you can actually buy those games like DRM free, which essentially means that you buy the game and you have access to offline installers, which essentially means that you won't need the internet to actually download these games. So essentially, that's yours. So long as you have that install, then you're good. But otherwise, you can still use GOG as kind of like another platform to jump off of, like similar to Steam. It just has a much smaller library, but it does have a lot of like OG classic games too, things that you don't actually see on Steam. So there's that too. What I'm saying is that you can essentially get Silent Hill games like over there as well. They're actually pretty up to date with those ones, so I kind of appreciate that. And they're on sale too, so it's pretty nice. Guys, so you guys might notice that I'm kind of like reserving a lot of my voice now. It's getting a little shaky now that we've been speaking for like well over 2 hours straight. And I mean like over like just as the main thing that I'm doing. God, how do people do like 6 hours? It's ridiculous. Marvel's with it. Oh, speaking of physicals, hold on.
This is an actual physical cart. Heads up now, I got 2 game key cards in this, but yeah, this is an actual cart. So I'm really excited to have this. It even comes with a damn instruction manual. Isn't that freaking cool?
Look at that. Look at that.
Ooh, Marvelous. What
And it's a thick boy too. It's a thick boy, bro. Like,
ooh.
so it was pretty cool. Switch 2 edition, so pretty cool. I have this in the collection. I should pick up the other Story Seasons game.
I just had to give them the flowers. In a space where you don't know if your next Switch 2 copy and you're a big advocate for physical copies, all in the cart, if possible, when you just don't know. You just don't know. And Marvelous is out here just announcing first and foremost, hey, we will provide physical copies and no game key cards or anything like that. That's GOAT. They're the GOATs for that one. Huge respects for that. Hold on, guys. I actually wanted to bring something up here. My wish list. Oh, I don't even have that game here. I have Daemon Cross Machina and Rune Factory, both Marvelous published. Part of my wish list. I should add, and I can still do it. Yeah, let me do this. Stories of Seasons Grand Bazaar, right? Even though I'm an action star, I'm an actor bazaar. Oh, brother. That's so bad. Alright, I'm gonna add something to the wish list. What are you wishing for? That's a really good question. Well, if this thing could actually load up faster, then I could actually tell you. What was it? Story of Seasons? Story of Seasons. My wish list is just nothing but games, so it's like, just pick one, and I'll be happy about it, because I just can't really be buying that right now. But if someone does that for me, that's different. But where's the Switch 2 version? Okay. Grand Bazaar.
I have to be very specific, otherwise they're not gonna give me what I'm looking for. Sorry guys, this will only take like a second. Most wish for, I mean, because that's standard Nintendo Switch 1, so I mean, that's not what I'm looking for. That's premium. Oh man, is it not? Oh wait, there it is. I was gonna say, maybe I could just like add that real quick last minute. It is otherwise a $60 game, so I'm not sure if that's gonna like really fly there. But I will throw that in the wish list, because why not? So in case my Secret Santa might be watching, I did just add that there. So get busy. Although, yeah, you could do it. You could squeeze it. Anyway, sorry all. TLDR, shoutouts to those who do full game in card instead of a game key card these days. However, funny enough, we got some unofficial news about the various card sizes for Switch 2. The way I have to carefully word that is because like a third party talked about it, but it wasn't otherwise announced, and potentially the Nintendo ninjas got to them and said like, hey, we're cool, just don't be doing that. And they're like, oh, my bad, babe, my bad. We'll resend it a little bit. So what's going on here? They didn't get the memo. Oh wait, why am I forgetting about this?
And then here's the comparison to Switch 1. Because it matches the Switch 1. I don't think they got the damn.
Look at that one on the left.
What are they thinking? That's so bad.
So that's Bandai Namco doing the
It's so
publishing on that
ugly.
one.
And the worst part is that it's centered like a PAL Switch game.
Oh yeah. I had to double check mine.
It's centered, bro. Oh my god. Anyways.
Pretty bad. And that's a game key card right there. So here's to hoping that the future of other games will have a little bit more game in the card, and they also wise up on the actual like design. Oh, that was quick. Yo, when I tell you this is the first 10 pull, jumping into the new banner, new for me because it's the Herta for me. But I'm like, okay, let's go get Herta, right? 10 pull, here we go. No shot, dude. Are you kidding me? That's a wrap. Someone clip that. I'll do it. I'll do it myself. It's insane. So that's bypassing the 50-50 too. So it's like, that's crazy luck. You know, the craziest luck before this was me pulling lighter in Zenless Zone Zero. That one time I decided to do one because it was a sponsored stream. And I just said, let me just do a pull for the hell of it. It was a 10 pull, and I got lighter just like that. It was crazy. I think the only way I can top this is if there was just like 2 5-stars that just showed up. It could be either like 2 of the same, or it could be one or another one, a pity rate and like a full rate. I don't even know. They could have just done whatever. But it was important for me to get Herta for my account because apparently she's like super versatile on like a lot of the teams for free to plays. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do it. And now we're just kind of like expanding things. Right now we're just building up like the free Dong Hung they got. The Promancer Terra? Yeah, that one. Never learning my lesson. Me baiting all these enemies. That's what I do. That's my favorite part time. This guy's staring me down. I'm like, oh,
I mean, are you gonna make a move? What are we about to do? Oh! Okay, okay. Let's focus in. Let's focus in. They say that the games influence you in a way, or at least rather, games and the choices you make are just simply reflections of how you truly feel. Things you otherwise would keep suppressed, just let be surfaced if you want to. And maybe for me, maybe I just rage people. Secretly, I would. But deep down, I could never. So I take it out on these, like, different mobs. Oh, this one's crazy. Ignore the bitrate. We're definitely multi-streaming at this point. Just by the off chance. No way! No way! So what I understand, okay. That was full odds, no benefit of the dusk ball because it's just sheer daytime. One little arrow means it's like between like 0 to like 20, well, maybe 2 to like 25% of a success rate, and I just got it. Nothing crazy like pulling Herta or anything like that, but like in the heat of the moment, I was like, that was kind of insane. Okay. But yeah, now we're showing off a little bit more Legends of ZA content. I'm still playing through Tales of Berseria even now. So that should give you guys an indication of like where I'm going here. I was gonna say, should I? I mean, yeah. That sucked. Hey, when that happens, I guess I'll have to get closer. Hey, relax. Wait, relax. That was actually perfectly timed. Because it really was just like, oh, did you hear that? And that Stunfisk heard everything. Figure out the X and Y here. Yeah, I think I cooked with this one. I didn't, but like, Xerneas had 4 IVs for perfects and Yveltal only 3. I wonder if that was... I get it, because there's like 4 ends of an X, and there's only 3 for a Y. Ah, I gotcha. That's right? I can't RNG. I can't prove it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would like to know that though. So when you catch these legendary Pokemon, they're essentially guaranteed 3 IVs to be perfect, at least. And I mean, maybe like Xerneas got like an extra one just by an off chance, but I mean, who knows? Like, what if it was like it was just always destined to be like that, just because it was like, that's kind of like a nice little nod right there. I don't know though. But I'm glad that we caught those legendaries, and there's other legendaries to be caught in the DLC. So eventually we'll get there. Reminiscing about our youth. Oh no, this is gonna hurt me because I'm kind of feeling it right now. Yeah.
I could stay up all night playing video games, and then by the time I'm like, oh man, I'm kind of hungry, and I look outside and it's already 7 in the morning. I'm like, oh shit.
Okay, no, I wasn't that bad.
No, I was pretty bad. Yeah.
I didn't do it too frequently. The last time I did like an overnight thing was playing Assassin's Creed 3. It was insane. I just locked in.
Oh, that was years ago, Justin.
Halo Reach.
Oh, Halo Reach.
What was the last game I actually sat down to play all night?
Hold on. How old is Assassin's Creed 3? Please. Connor's my goat. Assassin's Creed 3, come on. Assassin's Creed 3 is a 2012 game. Oh no. It was released in October of 2012. Oh, brother. Was I already... I think I was... That had to have been the beginning of undergrad for me. God. Oh, God. Guys, I'm old. But the reason I say that, like, it hits me now is that, like, I'm starting to... I'm getting the eepiness right now. I'm slowly getting there. It's because that it's like 9:30 is when I typically, you know... Ibrahim, yeah, it's like over 10 years ago. It's a 13-year-old game. I had dreams. I had aspirations back then. Dreams. Aspirations. Where did it all go? Insane. Anyway, I'm not here to make myself sad about this. Let's just move on to the next thing. Okay, so before... I just made a shot in the dark. I just made a joke that Phil hasn't been here like for a while because whatchamacallit, this was in November. Phil's notoriously busy in October because it's like birthdays, an anniversary, the usual stuff, the usual suspects. And so he was gone for a while, like on Saturdays and whatnot. So he must have accrued a lot of games. So I was like, last time I checked, he did like 17 or so. So it has to be like higher than 17, right? I don't want to wait.
How did you guess that on the dot? It is 17.
No.
No, wait, hold on. Let me recount. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
See, Mark, this is why I applied for my application to be his best friend.
17 on the dot, brother. It is 17 on the dot, yeah.
I just remember that being like that was one of those numbers. I was like, brother. All I can tell you is that AI couldn't regenerate that type of friendship. That's all I could say. That's all I'm gonna say. I had a whole running bit though that like I was trying to become like Phil's like next best friend, and and the ops was Anaya. But the problem with Anaya had a leg up on me because 1, he knows him longer than I have. 2, he was his best man at his wedding. Odds stacked against me until one day, just like out of the blue, he told me like, "Yeah, you're my best friend now," and I was like, "I did it." And I didn't have to deliver the baby. That's the greatest part. Because the next thing would be like, the only way I can possibly one-up Anaya is if I literally deliver that baby myself. And now I just say, I share a wavelength now. It's crazy. I wish I can tell you like a textbook formula, like here and there, how to become best friends with your next best friend. What if I made that book though? I don't think it'd work out.
It's time to get real Gexy up in here, dog. It's Gex trilogy, baby.
So Katrina's happy.
Yes, she's very happy. It came in finally. One of her favorite games of all time is Gex 3 Enter the Deep Cover Gecko. And she says she has vivid memories of the evil Santa Claus level.
It's a Square Enix game. That Gex. Him and his lines too. It's like, what? But I mean, say what you will about Limited Run, but even though they didn't really, I guess they did use the Carbon engine, right? For Gex, I think they did. So not bad. Karateka. There's another one. I kind of just went and just like published or just made clips of a couple of these like historical bits.
Oh, around, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. This is his first game. Karateka was the first game. It's very popular PC game, and basically the collection in this is a bunch of prototypes, a bunch of different versions of Karateka that exist, and it actually shows you everything and includes a complete remaster of Karateka as well. So that's pretty cool. The second, this is part of the Gold Master series, so that's why I kind of lumped them together. That
You know, I didn't know about Karateka, but it has rotoscoping actually. It's an old game. It had rotoscoping in there, so the fluidity of like animation there was kind of crazy, dude. Also, I do notice that the lights have like got altered. Don't mind that. That's that's Betty time lights. It's pretty much to tell me that hey, it's time to like wind down. It's time for you to go to sleep. I've been so bad with that. But, you know, we have the grace of the fact that it's the weekend tomorrow, so even though that happens on the week on the daily, we don't have to really worry too much about that. But Karateka is kind of interesting. Just to follow the history on that one. Mixed bag of like there's some excitement there, but there's also like people who don't really care, but also now that Switch has shown itself to be very successful, you have a whole new audience of people trying to adopt the Switch 2. So that amongst other elements and factors would probably go into like how fast and how quickly this thing had sold.
Yeah, isn't it like, didn't they say 84% of the Switch 2 owners are just people who are
Oh
upgrading?
yeah, they were talking about that. Yeah. So I remember this one, so I wanted to talk about this because Mark down below, he was actually shocked about the sales for Switch 2. It is the, for what we understand, the fastest selling console period for like these first couple months that's been out, and it's definitely outpaced the Switch 1. And this is what I was talking about here in the clip, that probably what attributed to that was the fact that the Wii U just came out afterward or beforehand. So a lot of people lost their trust with Nintendo or just weren't even like eyeballing it. But given the space now, it's really big on video games, and the fact that we're running off the success of the Nintendo Switch 1, excuse me, it just makes sense that the Switch 2 would get like these crazy numbers. Having said that, though, I understand that like if you just hear the loudest people in the room just talk about the Switch 2 in the negative light, that's all you're getting here. So, yeah. And I guess also there was complaints about or concerns because it is just the Switch 1, but like beefier. There wasn't really any type of like innovation being done as far as like the looks. So there was that. There was that, but you know. Oh man, dude. You're missing out on this clip because of how short it is, but
I'm just saying, all right, I own Doom 2016 on all 3 consoles, but that's because they're different consoles.
I can't say anything.
My God.
I can't say anything.
I lost count of how many copies you had.
Well, which Doom are we talking about?
Exactly. I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, I have a problem. Oh no.
Dude,
I remember when you were.
the man just likes Doom 2016. I don't even know what to tell you. I think a lot of it stems from like just what's it called? It's just simply intrigue. You're just curious about something. So I know at this point, like he was really curious about like the different ports for Doom 2016, specifically the Nintendo Switch 1 edition, which shouldn't really run that well, but they somehow do it. The crazy mad lads at Panic Button literally did the port for this thing and made it work. And they did the same thing with Doom Eternal. So it's like it kind of just like led down this like whole rabbit hole of Phil just picking up different copies of Doom. But he also loved the series, so whatever. All right, we're almost done with this. So if I recall, I laughed at this because I understood the reference. Particular area. I can't believe that's funny. I can't believe that's an achievement too. I got that joke. But yeah, that was pretty much it. That was the only thing about it. It was like, oh, huh. Yeah, I get it. It's funny, I'm playing through Hades too, and they actually have like an Icarus character.
It's a shame though because I see Icarus, I see Metalway. That's an OTB. I see that. I sense that. That's an OTB. And I'm like, Icarus, let me help you out, dude. Let me like get you like together with like our main protagonist. But where is he at though? Why is he the hardest person to find sometimes, you know? Does not show up on runs and everything. Crazy. That's actually a game I haven't even like streamed at all. I'm just trying to play through it. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Oh. So I think during this clip that I made, you already see the shiny. Like on like at 0 start, right? Like if I just like go right here, it's on the yeah, so it's already shiny right there. I didn't even notice at that point. Roof near the market. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Oh. Then I notice. Wait. Okay. Time. I think we started this at like 35. I was like, brother, was that like 6 minutes? It was the fastest shiny hunt, dude. Fastest shiny hunt I ever did. Aside from just accidentally coming across one, which that does happen. And I just had I had a follow-up on that. So I just, the stair method works. It's so quick to just do that. But obviously that gets old really quick once you get like the same number of Pokemon to show up. Let's just go with the Premier. Or the same types. Of course you would turn around. Like Skiddo. That won't matter. Thank you. Also apologize on the bitrate. I am splitting this 3 ways. As I kind of am in this stream as well. There. Very nice though. Excuse me? Wow, this shiny hunting method works. I don't know exactly what was shiny about it, but I couldn't even figure out what it was. So I was like, whatever. But that's why it's so good for them to actually like do that for these Pokemon. That's why Scarlet and Violet did such a like a horrible job at like illustrating it. What can you do? They made a choice. Oh, I do like this one. So this is just like my predictions on Steam Machine's pricing. But for a PC, like if you're buying like a competent PC that will last you for a while, you know, that wouldn't be like a crazy bad deal, to be honest. If you could like maybe bump it down to like 800, I think that actually would be pretty solid. 700 would be kind of sweet, and 600 would be pretty good. And then I think 500 would be a steal. Honestly. So I think that's how I'm feeling about that. Do I agree with that still? I mean, I guess I haven't really been thinking about it since then. So I probably would say, yeah, sure. So, I mean, the Steam Machine's supposed to be labeled as like a whole PC instead of like a console. So that's where the pricing comes from. So it won't be as cheap as like a $500 thing. But there are $500 PC towers for sure. So I don't know. I know that the current economy might also dictate exactly what that price point is. It might be even higher. Now that like what was it, RAM? Even GPUs are starting to like really rise up in pricing. It's not great. I will say though, if this thing's $1,000, that might hurt them. That just might hurt them. So it's very important that they get that like done right. It's so good it couldn't even catch. Oh, I'm so upset about this one because it's so funny.
You gotta be kidding me. Reaper's Curse or not, does it really have to go this far over a damn coin?
It's fine, really. I had a feeling.
Not to worry. I got a 4th one.
Well, I sure didn't. Yeah, me neither.
Okay. And that's a lot. I'm so upset about that. That was like a solid like 2-minute skit. It didn't need to be as long as it was, but it was super funny because of what it was contextually. That's all I can say. That Reaper's Curse, dude. And Rokuro just having like the foresight to be like, not to worry, I came up with 4 spare gold coins to make this work. Seasonal sickness. All right, so we're in November, so I mean we're really almost there now.
Always get sick between now in November and December.
Look at that little baby. Look at that little baby.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this is like an anticipated thing.
Like a seasonal
Yes,
type of thing.
dude. Ever since we've been together, it's every year.
So you're saying
It's not a
you're the
matter of if.
problem.
It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I always take care of her. It always hits me too.
Jeez, dude.
Always gets.
Y'all sharing the sickness with your like significant other is crazy. I guess I wouldn't know. I guess I wouldn't know, you know? But the way that Mark really worded that made it sound like he was the cause of it. But, you know, maybe when you met her, maybe it was just one of those things. I should see them, though. Maybe not in November and December. Maybe I should ask him. Is Judy okay right now? Is she sick? And he's saying, yeah, she's pretty sick. Oh man, dude. But I mean, yeah, I do get like allergies here and there. It's like springtime, fall time, like that transitional period. That's what happens. Otherwise, I'm kind of okay. I have this theory. And it's because of like my recent my recent doctor's visit. They're telling me that like you have a high concentration of like red blood cells. And it's like, what? Is that good or is that bad? And it's like, well, to tell you the truth, a lot of athletes try to dope themselves into getting a lot of red blood cells when they like compete. And I was like, oh well, I guess that's something that's sought after, but as someone who's not an athlete like that, then I guess it's pretty bad. Well, what causes it? Well, some people are just kind of born with that. Some people like dope it, as I like mentioned before, but you know, what typically sometimes happens is that it's a response to snoring, where you know you don't have enough air intake as you sleep, so you snore to force yourself to like breathe. But like during that moment where you're just not even like breathing naturally, your body is actually telling it to generate more red blood cells because we're not getting a lot of oxygen or something like that. So it's like, oh, that is kind of concerning. Although the ways to remedy that is to, one, sleep better, not snore, which means for me it'd probably be sleeping on my sides, or, you know, just donate blood. Something like that. Although I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, because otherwise, if I ever do want to donate blood, then that might actually be a problem where it's like, oh, you're not doing this out of charity, I see. We're just gonna have to cost you something. Terrible. So pretend I never said that.
I'm looking forward to playing this because the new trilogy is Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, The Cosmic Shake, and now this one. The Purple Lamp basically said what they did the Crash Bandicoot thing where they remade those trilogy, right? The Insane trilogy.
Yeah.
And then they were like, but what if we made it a 4 and just disregarded the rest of the series? So that's what they did with the Cosmic Shake. Yeah, so this is the 3rd game now in that new trilogy.
That is so crazy. I mean, yeah, he makes a point that they like kind of blur out. It's just so interesting that they did that for SpongeBob. I guess it makes sense with Crash, because Crash is like a video game icon, right? But SpongeBob is more than just video games. It's also like the show. I just didn't imagine it to be transformed like this, where, you know, we had the Battle for Bikini Bottom like rehydrated, and you know, I really like that game. We played it as like a Blockbuster thing, So I literally wrapped up that game like on the very day that it was due. So I did clear through that. And it was actually really good. But following after that was the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, I think. And then there was a third one. But they were like, nah, screw it. Let's just do Rehydrated and see how that does. And I guess it did decent enough numbers that, you know, a team just picked it up, I suppose, overseen by like THQ Nordic, maybe Nickelodeon, and they came up with a Cosmic Shake, which I do have that. And now there's Titan's Tide, which I don't have that one. Not yet. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself because this is a game key card. So that kind of stopped my journey on the Switch. So yeah. Interesting predicament that I found myself in. But I can also probably find like a PlayStation copy if I really, really care about getting a physical. So there's that. Oh, this is it. Oh, this is it. Michael Jackson, this is it.
An actual cart though. This is not a game key card.
Yeah,
So I gotta commend them for that one. Well, I heard Nintendo funded this.
That's true.
How
right.
good does your indie / third party game have to be where Nintendo is like, don't worry about it. We'll cover the cost of the physical copy. We got you. Like
You just gotta get nominated. That's all.
Dude, the ads, the holiday ads for Switch 2 right now, all of the games on that poster are first party except for Hades 2. An actual
Hades 2's cooking though. Like it's really, really like no, hold on guys. It's really, really good. I know I don't have any type of like gameplay of me playing through Hades 2 anywhere, but I am playing it and it's really, really good to a point where like I gotta play Metroid Prime right now. I gotta play Metroid Prime and like have some like opinions about it before the year ends. Speaking of which, that's still a thing I gotta keep doing. And it's kind of rough. It's very Sakurai. This is us talking about Kirby Air Riders in his presentation.
Even from the moment you start the title screen, it's just Smash. but to be fair, this happened in the original Air Ride as well. That game's literally just Melee's menus, so it doesn't even matter. Like,
yeah.
It's Sakurai has Sakurai. I think his wife designed the UI, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
They have a style, and I like the style. It's a very Sakurai thing to do.
You remember when I was talking about the Tales of series having a different, like a particular style when it comes to like their music? And I find that like a lot of the overworld stuff is just something I just I don't want to say forgettable. Some people really like it. It's just not my cup of tea. But that's an example of like a style that you just hear and you're like, oh, okay, so this is very like very them. That's their identity. What's right and what's wrong? Oh. Man, dude. Literally following the little guy's journey. Kind of slowly but surely.
Like, but if it's like GTA or anything like that, I'm like, maybe we shouldn't play. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't play this in front, at least until he's old enough to understand what's right and wrong.
And he knows those cheeks are so right.
It's crazy work, Mark.
Crazy.
He's 11 months.
I mean, you said when he's old enough.
I hate you right now.
You said when he's old enough.
Anyways.
So yeah, game ridiculous. It's a crazy thing to mention. Oh god. Oh. I hope you'll enjoy this one. Well, this is the hitbox.
The hitbox
Hold on. This is the hitbox.
The hitbox is crazy. It's like, you know what? It's not even a box, it's a cylinder.
You know how
So it's
Naruto like
a
hit pain that one time? He was like, yes. Like, oh.
Bro, I was like, I'm gonna hit by turbulence at this point. That's crazy. But it's like that stands out to me. And I'm like, I'm guilty of it. Jen has some weird moves. I'm just like, bro, that shouldn't have worried Bobby. Like, best 2 out of 3, dog. I think that's
Dude, hitboxes are kind of crazy. But I mean, sometimes they make sense. Other times they don't. I've definitely seen my fair share of like that should not have connected, but if that's what you're saying. I think that's the only one from that. Yeah, we're down to the last 3 clips. These were kind of, well, actually no, I was kind of consistent about it. Okay, not bad. I was gonna make comments about it, but I'll probably say that to the end. No, I was like, don't look at me, don't look at me. I did have a session where this was how I was just showing how people, or how I was pulling cards.
Look at that. Well, that one kind of popped off too.
But now I got a system going on.
That's cool. I like that.
That was the clip. It was just a really clean, like looking like goldish card for like gold card for Hitmonchan. And shouts to Hitmonchan. Hitmonlee, like those were the original goats. And when you think about it, if you ever want to jump into a fight and you're trying to see if you can like one up like a different Pokemon, chances are it's not the Hitmon brothers. You're not going to win that one. And this one actually isn't really like any haha moment. It's just kind of like a quick, just redeeming Charizard. All right, so if we could just check it out over here. Where's that Charizard? Oh, there it is.
Alpha Charizard with the Cherish Ball on it.
So it's pretty nice to have this. For the most part, it's just because it has like it does have the Cherish Ball on it.
Air Slash.
It is otherwise kind of odd, you know.
Oh, well, those are the 3 IVs on it.
Yeah, it's like why did we just get like a random Charizard, you know?
Nice.
But okay, all right. It is free. If I were well, actually, hold on. Is right.
So
I think the registration is for somebody else. So that makes it kind of difficult to raise.
Was an Alpha Charizard with the Cherish Ball on it.
But well, I mean, it has me as the original trainer, right? So I guess if you're running, I mean, if you're running a new file, and if I correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the Pokemon obeying in this game is similar to like Legends Arceus. So I believe it's just one of those things where it won't be that much of an issue there. You just have to progress a little bit more. So, I mean, it is free. So, you know, you could have just like not chosen Charmander in that side quest early on, and you would have had a freebie. Like you could have chose Squirtle or Bulbasaur, you know? All right, last little clip, because guys, I'm getting exhausted.
Out like all these characters are like part of some cool series I never had a chance of like reading or watching. So that same kind of thing I get from like crossover games in general. You get to find out more brands and stuff like that. So I get to find more games or whatever they enjoy. It's like you can't beat that, man. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, I think we need more crossover games then in the future.
Right.
That's pretty much the main takeaway
like,
there.
Blade Strangers. That's another.
Blade Strangers. Yeah, so definitely brings awareness. I was talking about how, you know, in Smash Brothers Melee, which is like, that's the Nintendo crossover game, right? And you see these like dudes in like red and blue hair, and you're like, Marth? Roy? But their music kind of slaps though. Wait, hold on. That type of thing. So it's definitely very important to just have these crossover games just to bring in like a whole new audience of people who are just kind of remotely curious about like these different franchises and IPs. So that was the main takeaway on that one. We definitely need more. That was it. Ugh. You know, if I really locked in, I don't know, I feel like I want to play some music again as I'm talking here. So now that we wrapped up all that, I wanted to say that if I really locked in, this could have been much longer. But I was kind of awkward about it too. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to clip. I'd also forget to clip anything during moments. Having said that though, this was not too bad, you know? Also, I don't know why I can't really scroll down anymore. Oh, there we go. I mean, we definitely lasted a good while, so maybe it's okay as it is. I did go through all this, and I definitely deleted things that just didn't really make sense as like a highlight or a clip for me personally, but I don't know. It's interesting when it comes to the purple platform because clips are now starting to become like the forefront of things over there. I know that for me personally, sharing it like this makes total sense for me, but it's also different as far as the other like platforms, which is why I was kind of hesitant to even do the stream and multi-stream it across like the other two, because it feels like this is very specific towards one platform. But I wanted to share it over on YouTube. Yeah, don't wait. The red platform. I almost let it slip. I wanted to do it on the red platform just so we can keep it, so we can actually look back on this again. But I also wanted to bring it over on the TikTok platform too, because essentially that's the sibling of the red platform, and I'm trying to do this whole thing of just unifying all platforms together so it has one whole image and like thing to, I wouldn't say promote, but just to represent, and it's just me, you know. So it was definitely awkward. I can't say that I could do something similar to that, like when it comes to TikTok or the red platform. I mean, I guess I could, but it's definitely a lot of like how-to stuff. So there's nothing like haha moments about it, but you can probably make something out of it for sure. But that's pretty much it. That's kind of the whole look back on 2025. I think the main takeaways otherwise are I only like play through like a handful of games like live. There was a couple of games I played through off stream, and that was one of them was Shinobi Art of Vengeance, and that's a good one. You should play that. I haven't played Expedition 33 though. I think that's the only blunder amongst many others. I know that I tried playing Monster Hunter. That wasn't featured over here, so that's kind of unfortunate. So maybe I should just do more clips of that too. There's a lot more podcast clips though, for sure. And the reason for that is because I actually have those generated for like the red platform for Dang Productions respectively, so it kind of helps out in that department. But I'm just not used to making like my own clips there. But it's kind of tough. I think I'll probably need to make more clips over on the other platforms for Pokemon related content, and that's how I'd kind of bridge everything together. But that's just me thinking out loud about it. But I think we're pretty much good, guys. We'll go ahead and we'll wrap it up here. I am exhausted. Oh boy, but thank you all so much for tuning in on this one. The next time we go live over on like all three platforms at once will probably be Sunday, and that'll be a Honkai Star Rail stream. But I think I want to also bring in another game, but that's so difficult. Like, how do you squeeze all these games together, you know? But yeah, guys, for now we'll go and call it here. So thank you all so much for tuning in on this one. We'll see you guys in the next one. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time. And then, sorry, y'all. I think I have to also do a thing over on, I can now say it, YouTube side. Hold on, where is it? You know what? Go to me real quick, because I'll have to do some stuff here and move a couple bits. Actually, where's OBS? Oh, OBS is over here. Okay. End the stream over here too. And